Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the new update for Disney Mirrorverse, and I wasn't actually even gonna do a video quite yet because I didn't think there was a way to unlock any of the new characters, and as far as I can see, there isn't a way to. They added back characters we already had in the past, but they added 3 more. Ian is one of them, who I never had before, and currently there's no way to get him, as far as it says. And then Genie was finally added back. He looks exactly the same as before. And it's no way to unlock him yet either, although it does look like there's an event coming for him very soon. And it says there's no way to unlock Minnie Mouse. There is a way to get her in the store, but I'm not even close to having enough currency for it. I'll probably show you that in a second here. But the reason why I decided to end up doing this is because if you go to the mission store, which was here at one point but was taken away, it is back, and now I have a bunch of mission tokens and I can get Goofy. Now I'm only gonna have him at 1 star, so might be a little under leveled, but we do have Goofy now once again. I unlocked him in the previous version of the game, but we got him now, and I'm curious how different he's gonna be. I didn't play with him all that much, especially compared to everyone else. But let's just go and level him up if we can. We can get him all the way up to 10. Oh, never mind. Wait, no I can't. Why did it even let me look at that? Okay, well... Wait, what? Why can't I level him up? What the heck? I don't have any... How would I have 0 of those? Okay, well we definitely need some of those. Are there any in the store? Oh, there are some. We could refresh it and see if there's anything else. Come on. Come on, give me some more. This is fun. Have I not been claiming the free things that they've been giving me? I'm an idiot. I thought they would give given me another one by now, but I guess I'm just gonna give up. You can tell by my tone of voice that I'm actually really mad. How far does that even get us? Level 4. Alright, maybe we'll get some more on the way and we can level them up again. Right here, if you look at this, there's Genie's hand. It says magical event coming soon. So it looks like Genie event is coming. If we go to the store here, there's a new Stardust store. And there's a bunch of different chips for everybody here. And you can see Minnie Mouse has one down here, but she is way more expensive than anyone else. And you can see at the top I have 1,600 of that currency. I could get any other character on here, but Minnie Mouse they made extremely expensive, so I'm not going to be getting her. Also closes in 6 hours. They're going to open back up? Well, whatever. So we're going to be going through the brand new chapter that they added, Chapter 4. Bad is the new good, and it is an Agrabah, as you can see. We should be hearing from Jafar. I'm just curious how they're going to advance the story, so let's go into it here. Nothing on the story quite yet, I get. Oh, never mind. Maleficent, why do you bring us to Agrabah? You seek answers to the mystery of the fractured, and Jafar has them. Belle, do you think Mickey was right to have Maleficent join our team? I trust Mickey, and as long as Maleficent is with us, we can keep an eye on her. Or perhaps I'm the one keeping an eye on you, huh? What's the joke? I don't get it. So we're gonna... We can take you out. Try and bring in Goofy. He's extremely under leveled compared to everyone else. But hopefully it'll be okay. And we've got a brand new location to look at, I guess. I don't know if the actual fighting area is going to look any different. If it's going to crash right here, I don't know. I mean, it hasn't moved. There we go. Oh yeah, the location is definitely Agrabah. I don't know if we've seen this yet or not. I feel like we have. So we're gonna focus on Goofy. He's a ranged character, and he's like throwing. Is there a way to look at Goofy? So he's got the boomerang blast. That's his big one, I'm pretty sure. The bombs away is what he's throwing. Little bombs, I guess. That's cool. Goofy's boomerang deals 300% damage. Alright. So going back. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure cinematic animations are going. And then we want to see Goofy's animation. So he spins his boomerang, throws it, hits all the characters. It's great. And we'll keep it on for like a couple of rounds just to see Goofy's thing. And in the next one we will, I'm going to charge up Goofy's thing. Also, Fractured Ian, which I'm pretty sure we saw before, but we have not seen in the new version of the game. So that's interesting. I'm sure we'll see Fractured Minnie and Fractured, who's the other character that was added? And Genie as well. So when you charge him up, it looks like the bomb is maybe a little bigger. No, it's the exact same. Does it do more damage? It does 40 instead of 20. And I guess the animation is a little different, but he can stun Ian here. He's all by himself. And let's use Goofy's skill again. Throwing that boomerang. Oh, there are some more enemies in here now. So yeah, Goofy literally just throws these bombs, and he's got a few different animations for that. Looks pretty cool. The charged up one looks about the same every time. Oh, okay. Is that it? Okay. And there's his victory animation, which is pretty great. Camera wasn't really following him all that great, but little do these fools realize I'm simply bringing them here to enact my revenge against Jafar. He stole the fractured I created, thus depriving me of my glorious victory. And once he's dealt with, these guardians will... Hey, Maleficent, were you talking to me or to yourself? I could barely hear you. I was attempting to have an intelligent conversation, so it was with me. Alrighty then, good chat. Yeah, have a conversation with yourself. Nice. So, complete with at least one melee guardian. So we need to bring in a melee character. Then let's take Goofy out for a second, just so we can do this. Rapunzel probably could use some leveling up. Looks good to me. And then we'll bring Goofy back in when we can, I suppose. I guess whenever we just don't need a range or a melee character, we can bring in Goofy. We have all the other ones accounted for. And I do enjoy playing as melee characters, so we can try her out a little bit. Yeah, so today basically the main focus is to see the new story for Chapter 4, because I only was able to unlock Goofy at the moment. And I will definitely play the events for Genie when it comes out. I wonder if there will be any way to unlock Ian through that event, or if a separate event will be coming out, or if they have other plans for Ian. I would love if they just put him in a normal crystal, but of course they couldn't do that. No way could add a new character to a normal crystal that people have been stocking up on or anything. And new events, I think, are perfectly, not only perfectly fine, but like actually a good way to release new characters, in my opinion. But to put them in a store with such a high requirement compared to every other thing in that store is probably the worst way to release a new character. And what they did with Goofy, I think, is actually pretty good. Because you basically complete missions just by playing the game. You're going to get a good amount of those, that currency. And if you've been playing for the last couple of months, you should definitely have enough to get Goofy. And the thing is, Goofy is in there at 1 star. So, really, you shouldn't have a problem just getting Goofy. Obviously, leveling up is going to be a little bit more difficult, especially at the moment, but I'm sure as time moves on, we will have a better way to do it. So, Maleficent has joined forces with the Guardians. I must say I'm flattered. This is quite a drastic step just to get back at me. Although I don't blame her, I did steal some of her fractured, and use her star crystal to make my own special surprises. There was a message that I got after updating, and I think I deleted it already, which I probably shouldn't have done. But in the background, it looked to be Ursula and Ariel, which I thought was kind of weird, I guess. Because it was like a picture saying, like, thank you for downloading the newest update. But Ursula and Ariel are not in it yet. I guess it's kind of a tease at what's coming next, because I'm fairly confident the next update will be the final 3 characters from the original game that we didn't have in this new version, which is, of course, Ariel, Ursula, and Maui. And then after that, we should finally get characters like Jafar and Elsa and Anger, and then obviously the other few characters we know, like Jack Skellington and Stitch, and then hopefully some new ones that we have no idea who they are, and just start filling out the roster from here. Because now at this point, since they remade the game, basically, it's been a long time before we got to see. Since we've gotten to see some new character designs. Jafar was the newest one for me, but he was in the original game for a while, I suppose. And it was just kind of fun seeing like Elsa and Anger in the story mode before. And I think there were fractured versions of Anger at least you could fight, which leads me to believe that they're actually pretty close to having Anger release if they were to keep the same style. Also, I forgot to bring back in Goofy. I will make sure to do so in the next battle. I just completely spaced it, I'm sorry. But yeah, the point of today's episode, I guess, other than doing the story, is to showcase Goofy. And obviously he'll be coming in the future still. We're not going to just leave him behind. But of course, I have characters much more level than when we get to those hard levels. We're going to want to bring in other characters. Jafar controlled the fracture mirror once until it suddenly appeared before me. But soon it vanished again. I suspect if we find Jafar, we'll find the fractured mirror. The mirror's disappearance must be triggered by something. What did you do wrong to make it vanish? You are rather impudent. I don't know if I dislike that or admire it. Alright, well, you didn't answer your question. You can claim that achievement. So, what's the requirement here? Bring it without using melee guardians. Perfect. I don't want to bring in melee guardians. We're going to bring in Goofy. Hopefully he doesn't die, because then we won't get three stars on it. And we're going to keep the animations on for just this next round here, so we can see Goofy's boomerang in action just a couple more times. And it is sad that like Goofy is the one in that store and not someone like Ian, a character that I haven't actually played as before. So, and you know, by that logic, some of you haven't actually seen him played yet if you're only watching me play this game. Or just want to see what I think of him, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we still have to wait to unlock Ian. I think Ian is a healer, is he not? It seems like most magic users are healers in this game. Like, they gave Belle a staff, and then she kind of becomes a magic user through that means. And I guess Jack Sparrow's just kind of cursed. There we go, there's Goofy's skill. Alright, I think we've seen it enough. Let's take that off. I do not like watching those every time. It really slows down the action. So we move into the second wave. I thought we were in the final one already. Goofy makes it last a little bit longer each battle. But it's worth it to showcase him for the time being. Oh, he stunned all 3 of them. So now we can see Goofy's skill without that. It's basically the same thing, honestly. Just a little bit quicker, I guess. I feel like the bomb throwing isn't all that interesting, but I guess like what else is he gonna do? He's not gonna throw the boomerang every time. I guess he could have smaller boomerangs, but that's not really his speed in this game. And we already have like a bow and arrow user, so I guess we just need a character with a gun now. I want to see Demona from Gargoyles with her big RPG. That would be great. What is happening with Minnie? She stood there for a long time. So yeah, we had Minnie in the previous version of the game actually. So I guess it's not too sad that we can't unlock her quite yet, because I have unlocked her before. We know a little bit what she's all about. She's a melee character. But yeah, it's fun to unlock the new characters again. I guess not new. Unlock all the characters again. Man, there's no way Goofy's gonna live, is he? Stun them. Oh, I didn't get the other guy. We should really try and kill Minnie real quick. Let's switch over to Baymax real quick and see if we can get it done a little bit faster. Because we can attack a little bit faster. It seems like when you leave it when you're not controlling a character, they attack just a little slower than you can. So at least that's what it looks like to me. And if we probably will get to use Goofy's skill one last time here. 3, 2, 1. It doesn't do a lot of damage since he's very low level. He's not ranked up at all, and he's only 1 star. I don't have any talents on him either because he's not very far. Oh, have we gotten any motes for him? I could level him up potentially. Yeah, we got some. Enough to get him to level 7. That's good. And we got we get his icon. We got some new talents. I'm gonna upgrade both of them. We have quite a lot of these things that you can use to upgrade, so I can do that here. We're about to complete this achievement as well. Look, 99 out of 100. And there's 100. So we completed that. That's nice. We get a little icon for it as well. And we're going to equip this one. I don't care about focus at the moment. And it looks like that's all I can do. Going back in. There's a couple more things to claim, but we'll just go back. Agrabah is really a rather charming place, full of local color and all that. Yeah, he probably won't be invited back though. Sully has knocked over 6 fruit stands. When this is over, we'll need to clean up his damage. Community service won't be my first time, won't be the last. What was the requirements? I didn't look. Complete was... oh, so it's just nothing. Yeah, we're gonna bring in Goofy one last time. 3-level showcase, and then the rest we're gonna try and get through quickly. We've already been playing for 20 minutes, so I think it's a smart idea to just try and do it quick. We're only like halfway through. And Minnie's not helping with that. I think this is just a 1 battle thing though. So hopefully it'll go quick. Can get that shield and then start attacking. Oh, there's 2 minis, what? Alright. Yeah, let's attack this one. This one's a little bit weaker. Bring out the boomerang. And then you can stun that one. Everyone's good on health, so that's good. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they brought in 2 Mickeys. Oh, minis, I mean. She's attacking the wrong guy here. There we go. Goofy's gonna die super quick. Oh, what? There's more minis. There's more of them. Stun him. We need to kill the big one then. Oh man. Yeah, Goofy does so little damage with his special. Oh gosh. I almost said. That sucks. We might just die in general here. I didn't think more minis would continue to spawn in like this. Stun these 2. The big one's almost dead. There we go. Big one's dead. we'll just beat this level. I'll go in and 3-star it at another time. A person on my floor is playing their music super loud for no reason, so you might be able to hear like the bass a little bit. I doubt you'll be able to hear the music really. But yeah, he's a great guy, yeah. That level took way longer than it should have, considering it was just Minnie there. I bet if you had your character super level up, you could take care of that Minnie really quick. The Sultan's palace is very much to my liking. Perhaps I'll use the fracture to take it over. These mindless things are useful for but troublesome. Keeping them off the furniture is not easy. I can create more of them with the fractured mirror, but I don't know where it's gone. Put that down, you fractured fool. That's a priceless antique. Oh, these creatures. So they're just hanging out? I feel like this game could use some cutscenes sometimes. Maleficent, why did you really join the Guardians? As I said, my dear, to help you wrest the fractured mirror from Jafar's hands and into your own. So suspicious and untrusting. Reminds me of myself in a way. I forgot to look again at what the requirements are. Do it with arranged. So taking out Goofy, we're going to bring in Merida, who's my best ranged at the moment. Yeah, that music is so loud. I guarantee you can hear that. So I feel like we're at the halfway point and I really don't have anything else to say. What? Okay, we're gonna switch over. I don't really want to play as Merida. Maybe we should switch out Baymax and Jack because we've been bringing them in the whole time. Talking about updates in this game, I guess they aren't that exciting. I would say I get super excited when my other games get updated. And whenever these get updated, it's like you can see what's coming soon, but nothing really can happen yet. Like this time, I just happened to have enough to unlock Goofy. But if Goofy wasn't in the store, then it's just like, okay, so this update means nothing. I can do nothing, and we've already seen all these characters before, so I don't really care. And you know, updates are supposed to be kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's a bunch of new stuff, and then you open the game, it's just like, there's nothing here. I really feel like they should tie events into the updates. Like they have a Genie event coming, just schedule the Genie event to go up when the update comes out. I mean, or like a day after, or like later that day. So there's something to do right away. When you get an update and there's just nothing there, it's just like, okay, now I'm just gonna wait. I just have to wait for this event to come out. You know what I mean? Like for example, the Disney Sources Arena update came out with Hercules, all the Hercules characters, and immediately there's an event for it. I'll keep talking about this, but when I found the Dark Mirror, I was certain I knew how to harness its power, but one small miscalculation, and it shattered into the fractured mirror, then appeared in the hands of Maleficent, who summoned the fractured with it. I must get it back, as I believe I know how to restore its full power. Then perhaps I will stop talking to these mindless fractured. They're terrible conversationalists. I mean, you look like you're talking to yourself, man. Support Guardian. Let's bring in Belle and Sully. But yeah, they added Hercules. They added a bunch of Hercules characters, and immediately, as the update comes out, there's a Hercules event. If the update came out a little bit sooner, later that day, the Hercules event would be live. You know what I mean? It's just like, these characters just came out, and here's the event for it. Start unlocking them, start participating in the event. There's something immediately to do after this update. You can start unlocking these characters immediately. This game, here's the new chapter. You know, that's fun. All the new characters that are in the game, there's no way to unlock them. You have to wait to unlock them. It's like, okay, well, I'm excited about the new characters, but I want to play as them. I'm going to go through Chapter 4 with all the characters I already had. I want to play with the new characters I have, you know? I feel like that's kind of a big issue that they could really work on to get people more interested in the game. Like, legitimately, there's no way to unlock Ian or Genie right now. Minnie technically has a way, but it's pretty difficult. I mean, I'm sure most of the people that play it every day and do everything they can do in the game constantly, for sure have enough currency for it. But there's no way where I'm at to get Minnie right now. Maybe that's not even a good like critique that I gave, but I feel like it makes sense, right? When you have an update, get somebody excited to play the update. And obviously, like I said, there are new levels, there's new story content. But I mean, I'm gonna play it here in one go, like 10 levels, 40 minutes it'll probably end up being. Just like, I don't know. Give me some characters to play the new levels with. Make the new levels exciting, don't make them tedious. I feel like it's pretty tedious, and often I have to kind of just like come up with things to talk about because the game isn't giving me a lot to talk about, especially in the battle system. That's why when you're showcasing new characters, like, okay, I have something to actually talk about while I'm playing here. Otherwise, like right now, I just have to like come up with stuff to talk about. I guess I wasn't made for Let's Plays. That's the Sultan's palace ahead. Jafar will be there, lying in waiting for us, I'll wager. I have bested Jafar before. I can do it again. Yes, but he commands the fracture you created. Do I go about recounting your missteps? Then be silent. She knew an answer. I again forgot to look at what they want. It's complete with melee. Got it. So we're going to take you out. Put... we never play as Mulan. I don't really care for Mulan, but let's bring her in. Hopefully no one dies, but I wouldn't doubt it. These aren't my strongest characters. We've gotten a boss against Ian, and we've gotten Minnie for sure. I don't think we've seen Genie at all yet, and honestly I hated playing it against Genie in the previous version of the game, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining, but... Also, I don't think I was attacking there for like 5 seconds. You can stun both of them. That's good. Heal us as well. Mulan is definitely going to need the heals. And move on. Neither of them are going to do much. Prefer like a defense up. We're fighting Oogie Boogie here. I liked before when they like put their name on screen, like Fractured Oogie Boogie or Fractured Minnie Mouse. Now they just kind of stand there awkwardly for a second. I don't know if that's like loading or they just wanted to look like that. It kind of just slows down the pace of the game, like a lot of the things in this game do. That's one of my biggest complaints of the gameplay for sure, is like every time you do a special move, every time the enemy does a special move, every time a boss shows up on the screen, you gotta sit there and wait. Just give us the character, let us fight it. The game is tedious enough, just let me fight these characters. I feel like when I'm sitting on like the Discord, and obviously people are giving feedback like this isn't working correctly, or these characters, the meta is like not great, or this character's too overpowered or something, or the shop isn't working correctly, something like that. And I feel like no one's ever talking about the things that I always complain about in my videos, like what I just said. You know, the gameplay gets slowed down a bunch. It could really use less fluff like that. Just stop putting in cutscenes and everything. It's nice that they let you skip the special cutscenes, but like those when the bosses show up, you have to sit there and watch them walk forward. It's like, why? I'm trying to get through these levels here. I do not need to see a character I've seen and will be seeing as I fight. I hope I don't sound too complaining or anything, but I feel like these are serious issues. And especially since they completely revamped the game just to change the gameplay. And the gameplay is still super flawed. In more ways than what I'm saying. You know, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I know there's more flaws. There's good stuff too. But I know there are more flaws. And I'm no person to explain to game designers how to make a game. Ah, here come the Guardians with their fresh recruit Maleficent. I think it's time they met my new creation. For the Sultan's palace without a genie? Ah, so maybe the final boss of this will be Genie. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Alright, we'll use one of those. We need to complete with a range and a melee character. Looks like we just need to take out... I want to bring in... Scar and Merida. And I want to keep a healer because Scar is definitely going to need some heals. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We start off with Mickey helping us out. Does Scar look different? I feel like he looks different. Probably not. Also, whenever they do like patch notes for the game, they never talk about the characters at all. Like, I'm sitting there reading the patch notes like, oh, we're getting an update today, but like, I'm interested in what characters are coming back. They didn't mention the characters at all. They mentioned some changes to previous characters, for sure, which is definitely appreciated, but I personally just like to see what's coming up with the characters instead of just like, alright, load up the game, which 3 characters did they add back this time? But I guess next time it's going to be there's almost no question in my mind that the next update is going to be Maui, Ursula, and Ariel. And obviously there's a chance that they add a new character in, because those are literally the only 3 characters that we already had that we don't have right now. So there's no other possible way to add other characters unless they're adding new ones. Like I said, Anger has his model in-game already. Elsa is coming at some point. Jafar is obviously coming at some point. Just like when, you know. And I wonder how many characters they'll start adding once they start adding new characters. Because we've been getting 3 pretty consistently here. But are they going to add 3 new characters when new ones come out? Because they did that in the past. But they also did 2 characters every once in a while. They never just add 1 character by itself. Is that going to happen as well? I don't know. This game feels like it's so early in its production. There's so few characters. Just curious how that's going to work out. Also, I feel like Scar is almost definitely going to die. Like, look at him. We could hopefully use his skill one last time before he goes. Never mind, he might not make it. Use the skill. Oh, it did hit her, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's no way he's gonna survive. I've been dodging her hits somehow. Heal up, please. Alright, this is going better than I expected, but I still feel like Scar is just gonna die. It's gonna take like 1 hit probably. Get out of the way. Oh, we got her. Scar lives somehow. I think we need to take Scar out. He dies so easily. I feel like he's super good at wounding someone and killing them quickly, but he dies so easily. I feel like Rapunzel does better than him in that regard. So yeah, we're definitely fighting Genie here. Nice palace. It would be a pity if someone looted it. Look, it's Jafar and a fractured Genie. Do you like it? I made it from your star crystals, Maleficent. I never had a chance to express my gratitude, so consider this my thank you. You will not be thanking me when I'm done with you, Jafar. So yeah, obviously with Agrabah, I completely expected Jafar and Genie to be in this, and that's why I felt like Genie was going to be added when they said Agrabah was going to be the place. All we have to do is beat this, so what I want to do is just bring in Baymax, my dream team here, and hopefully this goes well. We're getting pretty close to 40 minutes. Hopefully we beat this in one try. Hopefully it does not crash. It does not crash today. It has not crashed in the past previous videos, but it definitely can crash. So hopefully we do not see that today. Hopefully no one dies as well, but at least hopefully I feel like Merida should at least be able to beat the level for us. Okay, that's not really the character I wanted to attack, but that's fine. We need to heal, and then we'll stun just before he's about to attack as well. Oh, now he's going to attack. We probably should kill the healer, but let's just finish this guy off. Alright, he's dead. Alright, I guess we're not attacking the healer. We're going to attack this guy instead. I tried to move him over there, but Baymax just did not want to move as well. That's another thing. Even though they have a joystick here, it's just like sometimes it's pretty impossible to actually make them do what you want them to do. There's so many problems with this game, and obviously it's not fully released yet, so I'm not saying like, you know, I do enjoy the game. I feel like I complain about it so often and so much more than my other games. But seriously, I do enjoy... What is... Okay, well, do I need to take it back? There's no one here. What is this? What? Is this a glitch? Oh my god, what? You have to be joking. What is this? I hate this game. It was so dumb. No, I want to try again. Obviously, I want to try again. And now I wouldn't doubt it if it crashes on this attempt as well. But yeah, that's a very clear sign of like this game is not fully ready to go out yet. Obviously, there's still a lot of stuff they need to work through. Even like visually, it's like some of the stuff looks pretty good. But seriously, man, if they don't do some kind of visual upgrade before this game comes out, I'm sorry for them. I don't know. I'm sorry for the people that they try to get to sell this game. Like, seriously. I think I honestly change my mind every time I play this game. I'm like, oh, I like this game. I like playing it. I like making videos on it. And then as soon as I make a video on it, I'm like, I can't stand this game right now. Definitely my least favorite game I play, without a doubt in my mind. Even Disney Emoji Blitz goes above that. And maybe that'll change by the time the game is ready to fully come out. I don't plan on quitting this game. Just, man, there's so many problems that need to be addressed. And it feels like a lot of the time the team doesn't even want to talk about it. I'm in the Discord. I can see people complaining about things that need to be changed. And the developers just like ignore like half of them. Okay, are we not even able to play this level? Alright, so the level's... Oh! What? What is this game? Seriously, what? How is this ready to go out? How is this update ready to go? Tell me that. Okay, and other news. I'm curious if Genie's going to work the same way as he did before. When he'd get to a certain amount of health, about like 75%, 50%, and 25%, he would become invincible for a little bit. Right now he's invincible. I just wasted that move. Wait, what? He got hurt. I thought he was invincible. I thought that diamond icon meant he was invincible. Maybe he's more shielded. Maybe he's supposed to be invincible and it just doesn't work, as the game tends to like to do. I want to... Oh, we get to stun him. Do this as well. It seems like he's... Oh, now he seems indestructible. Yeah, he definitely had the icon before, and I definitely hurt him. Maybe using my skill on him messed it up or something. I don't know. But this is going pretty well, I think. He does look a little different, maybe. I feel like he definitely had those additional hands that he waved around before, but I feel like it looks different now. His icon, at the very least, is different. I know that for a fact. I think his animations might be just a little bit different as well. I guess there's not a great way for me to tell. Did I say that correctly? We're about to kill him here. Just a few more hits on him. Hopefully no one else spawns in. Alright, we're done. We're going to wrap this up very quickly here. If there's any more dialogue, I will read it. And then we're just going to end it. If I have stuff to collect, I'll do it off screen. We defeated the fractured genie, but Jafar got away. I don't see the fractured mirror anywhere. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Sorry, so embarrassing. Yellow, this is silly. They're what? We'll be right back. We'll be right there. That was my informant at the scare floor. They're fractured everywhere. That means the fractured mirror is in someone else's possession. Scare floor, here we come. Can we see some more Monsters Inc. characters? Because I would love that. So we're going to the Monsters Inc. location in the next chapter, obviously. Well, thank you guys for watching. I didn't show Goofy off that much, but hopefully that was a good enough showcase of him. And like I said, I've showcased him before in the past. So hopefully you're not too upset. But I will continue to rank him up as much as I can. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.